I believe. Two words that shape my life. Or do they? The Bible has a definition of faith. It says that faith is being sure of what we hope for and certain of what we do not see. And that's a pretty big statement, isn't it? About being sure and about being certain. I believe. They're also the first two words in the creed that we sometimes say in church together as a way of confessing the faith that we say that we believe. For some people, that sure and certain faith is there, and they will tell you that there are things about their faith that they are sure and certain of. For many people, it's a much more tentative description. We believe, but we're not entirely sure. And that's okay. And over the next few weeks, these video reflections are going to look at what it means to say, I believe. The two words themselves mean three things. First of all, they're a description of what we believe about God, in this case. We believe that the earth is a sphere because of what we read, because of our experience. That's something that we believe, and it's a fact that we believe. We believe certain things about God. We believe that God exists and that He rewards those who seek Him. And we believe that He has certain qualities, characteristics, and we believe that from our reading of the Bible and from our experience of life. There are some things about God that we believe. But Christian faith is not just about believing things. It's not just about reciting a creed. Christian faith is a relationship with God, and relationships are based on trust. And so to say I believe also carries with it that element of trust, that not only do we believe things about God, but that we trust that what He says is true and that what He promises He will do. Any relationship is based on trust, and our relationship with God is no different in that respect. So to say I believe also carries with it that sense of I trust. I trust that God is as He says He is, and will do as He promises to do. And thirdly, to say I believe is a confession. It's an acknowledgement that there are certain things that we believe, or that we enjoy that relationship of trust with God. The first two words of the creed are I believe, and when we say it together, it's a public acknowledgement that what comes next is a statement of something that's important to us. And that kind of public acknowledgement carries with it a sense of commitment that we acknowledge that Jesus is important to us, that He is Lord, and that brings with it a sense of shaping my life, shaping the way that we think, shaping the things that we say and the way that we say them, shaping the way that we behave and the things that we do. I believe means all of these things, really. And sometimes we have that sense of certainty and assurance about what we believe, and that's a good thing. But it's not always like that. And so when we look at the creed, as we'll do over these next few weeks, there may well be questions that we have, or that things that you're not quite sure about believing. And if you have questions, then let me know and I'll try to answer them. There was a man who brought his son to Jesus. The son was sick, and he was looking for Jesus to heal the boy. And Jesus asked him the question about his faith. And the man's answer to that question has become the watchword for many people in their faith. because the man's reply was, Lord, I believe. Help me to believe more.